Alright, my peeps. So, let's talk blades, because that's what we're into. I'm in a bit of a better mood today, because the thing that I actually ordered actually came in. And on a side note, I'm a little sorry about the humming you hear in the background. It's a bunch of fans that are going off right now. It's because it's been really hot, so I've been having a couple of fans going in this room. Not that I don't like running the AC, I'm just a bit of a conservative. So, like I said, let's get to it. So, let's try it again. And yeah, you noticed I already opened it. Had to check this time before I started recording because I wanted to make sure it was the actual product that I paid for, instead of that green thing that I got in my last two videos that I had to kind of just play on and hope that it went well. This time, my dudes and dudettes, this is the knife that I'm talking about. So we'll try it again. CRKT. I like how it has that confidence in hand. And let's just do a triple take here. I want to make sure. And it says Onion Helical. That's the one that I wanted to do a review on. And of course there's nothing else in this bag. It's just an Amazon bag. So we can get rid of that. I would have cut it open. You guys would have known that cutting it open would just be that. So, bust out my good old Spyderco Enduro Wave, and let's cut this baby open, see what we got. This will be the first time I've actually seen this knife in person. Seen pictures of it online, haven't seen too many videos of it. Well, this will be the video that you guys can look up, because it'll be the video that I am conducting. Oh, anyways, here it is. So as you can see, oh, hold on a minute. There we go, that's probably a little better, huh? That's a little too bright. Alright, so as you can see, it has the aluminum handle scales, and oh wow. That's actually feels a lot better in hand than I thought it would be. It's a little wide, in my opinion. I thought it was going to be a little thinner than that. That's okay. And of course it's a flipper. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like that. I actually like it a lot more than I thought I would. Alright, here it is. Helical. Don't know why it's called the Helical. Ken Onion design. And I do have to admit, I am a bit of a Ken Onion fan. So, I really do like the stuff that he comes out with. They're really, really sleek knives. They cut really well. And Ken Onion, that guy makes some really, really nice knives. I just wish that his knives were a little bit bigger. You know, kind of like a 4-inch blade. I would love to see a Ken Onion knife that's like 4+ inches long. That'd be one hell of a slicer. Well, anyways, this is an 8CR13 MOV steel, and it is a modified Tonto. No, that's a Tonto tip right there. It's got kind of a swedge right here, as I can collect. And this right here, there's a texture to it. It feels like it's kind of like a anodized or maybe like a painted aluminum. And then you got the deep carry pocket clip, which it says in the description. And it's a liner lock right there. So let's go ahead and check out the liners. If you guys can already see them. Yep. Oh yeah. So there are steel liners nestled in there. See that one there, and you can see the other one there along with the liner lock right there. So it's very very substantial. It's not one of those like crazy locking knives. It's very traditional in and of its sense. But I really do like the feel of this. You can feel the coating on there. So it doesn't give too much traction. And yeah, there's a depressed section here and a raised section right here from the design, so you kind of have like a space here and that feel there. Same thing on this side. So yeah, it feels good. It feels really good. To be honest with you, it just looks like a tactical letter opener, to be honest. But I really do like what CRKT's been coming out with lately. I'm a big Cold Steel fan, but they're not really coming out with too many good stuff that I'm willing to buy. You know, a lot of Cold Steel stuff has kind of been hit and miss, but I'm always looking for those vicious looking Cold Steels, the ones that stand out, not the really cheapy ones that they've been coming out with lately. So it's kind of a bummer, but I'm still gonna like Cold Steel. I'm still gonna like all the other knife stuff. It's just CRKT has been really catching my attention lately with what they've been coming out with. So enough blabbering about that. So let me go ahead and get you the specs on this bad boy. See how thick it is, because it is pretty thick. And here, for comparison, here is my Spyderco Enduro Wave. I'll put those two together. Okay, so the Helical is probably a little bit more. So yeah, it's just a little bit thicker. Just a little bit thicker. But we'll keep that in mind. Keep this going. So what this box comes with, as you can tell, it comes with the bag. It comes with this reading material right here, if you guys want to check that out. So I'll open it up for you guys, because confidence in hand. It's got that. And it's got this stuff right here. Just the first thing I read was bring pizza. So that's kind of cool. It is a pretty wicked machete. I might actually think about getting that. Do a review on it, huh? You guys let me know in the comments if I should get that. I might just get it. That looks pretty sick. And if I do, and if you guys want me to, I might even cut a vegetable with it. A big vegetable. I'm just not going to tell you what it is. Maybe a watermelon, maybe a pumpkin. Who knows? It depends on when I feel like getting it. But it also depends on if you guys want to see me buy it or not. I'll make a special episode on it. Why not? So, there's that. Plastic bag. Goofy box. That's going to go in the trash. What I paid for is this bad boy right here. I gotta tell you, man, I really do like that. It feels really good. It's got the Akoma ball bearings that are in there. It just feels really, and the detent on this thing, like I'm shaking it, it's not coming undone. Like I'm trying to flick it open, it's not flicking open. So it's got this right here, and the jimping that you see on the flipper tab right here is actually, it's not uncomfortable, but it catches to the skin, so you can actually pop it open. So it doesn't need to be an aggressive thumb tab, or flipper tab, excuse me. It feels really good. It fits my whole hand. And I want to see blade comparisons here. From hilt to tip. The Helical is just a little shy bit shorter. Oh well. Get you guys the specs. I keep saying that. Get you guys the specs. Let's do the specs. Alright, so let's find out how much this thing weighs. Alright. And oh, okay. 3.58 ounces, so under 4 ounces. It's not bad. Not bad for an EDC. And let's get how wide it is here, because it is a bit of a, for a small knife, it actually has a little bit of girth. 15.3. So, with that being said, hold on. Let's get my my Spyderco here. 11.9. So yeah, the 15. That's a little bit wider. So let's look at blade stock. 3.3, 3.4. All right. Helical. Oh. 2.7. All right. And of course, we can't do this without a little bit of tape measuring, because we got to find out how long the blade is. All right. From tip to ricasso, You know what? It's got a 4-inch reach if you hold it normally. You got a 4-inch reach. But as far as cutting edge, it goes about a little less than 3.5. Well, I want to say 3.5-inch blade. Yeah, I want to say about 3.5 inches. But it's probably a little bit less than that, maybe 3.25. So you know what? It's not bad. You still get a pretty decent sized knife out of it. You got that Tonto tip with like an interesting swedge to it that really kind of caught my eye. Now, depending on whether or not you really want this thing, you're looking at spending around about 62 bucks. Hold on, my computer decided to. All right, so $60.33. That's how much you're going to pay on this, plus tax and shipping. So you're looking at what, 65, roughly around there. So that's not too bad. It's on Amazon. It is the CRKT Helical EDC folding pocket knife, everyday carry, modified Tonto blade, flipper open, locking liner, aluminum handle, deep carry pocket clip, K500 GXP. That is literally the title of this. Just type in CRKT Helical, and yeah, this is gonna come up. You'll see this. There's no way you can miss this. This is a really interesting knife, and this is the knife that I wanted to do a review on, and what I should have gotten. Instead, I got something about half the price. I'm thinking about keeping it and just letting them charge me for the full price of one of these things. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of generous. Just depends on whether or not I want to return it, because it is something I don't have in my collection anyway, and I already did a review on it. I kind of like it. If it glows in the dark, which I'm going to check later on today, if it actually glows in the dark, then it might be a win-win. If it doesn't glow in the dark, then I'm going to send it back. But if it glows in the dark, boy, you best bet I'm going to be keeping it then, because it's going to be a knife that I know I'm probably going to think it's different than what I actually have. So, but yeah, so, oh, you guys want to see some cutting, so let's see how sharp this thing is. So I got some leather cord right here. And grab the other end of that leather. There it is, okay. It's pretty sharp. It's not hair shaving sharp, but it is pretty sharp. There was a little bit of resistance there with the leather. Let me get some string here. So here's some weirdly braided string. You can see that. Let's go ahead and put that on the slicer. Yeah, there was no resistance to that. It just cut right through it. So there's that. And then how about some paper? Get my roughy paper here. We'll see how sharp it really is. And of course it's CRKT, so I don't expect it to be any less sharp than it needs to be. Sorry. Slice. There we go. That one just went flying over there. There it goes. Yeah, this thing is pretty sharp. Let's see how well the tip is. Yeah, that caught without any resistance. So yeah, there it is. CRKT Helical. 6033, it says on Amazon. If you got Prime, you'll obviously get it in a couple days. If you really want to check this out, go ahead. It's not bad for, 65 bucks. I'm saying 65 because, shipping and handling and all that. So, I don't know. So that's the one that I wanted to do a review on. The Helical. I will see you guys in the next one. Later.